Hey up, everybody! Welcome back to another animation live stream or art live stream, whatever you want to call this.
Okay, how in the frag do they expect you? It's even worse. See this chest here? I just noticed this chest.
I feel like seeing this alone is why I need a second screen. My brother has a second screen, but I don't have to worry. I'm not gonna talk about that. So yeah, you may have noticed that I'm doing an animation stream, like the thumbnail's not art stream animation. That's because about the end of this, we're going to start in on doing a small little bit of character animation to get a sense of how Sportacus moves. So I think I have one bit of artwork in mind, which is just going to be more or less, maybe each animation should like warm up with that. Just do like a little bit of drawing with Robbie and Sportacus. Either way, let's get into it.
2018 here.
Because I'm a bit of a pleb, we call this
What in the world?
So I know what this is going to be. So let's do some blotting. So here,
I'm gonna fight D Ender Dragon. D Ender Dragon.
I'm gonna give him the nick. I'm gonna give Sportacus nickname of like Sport. So yeah. So we have So we have Robbie in the center, and it's just like I have an idea of what this looks like. Let's go in and start on doing it. So
and see.
oops.
See purple and he's showing a forest flower. Has to look very closely. So you right now, I'll try to integrate while I still can to you. Yeah, it means what you to you. Well, I'll see you later. Going with me?
Yeah, we have a weird bit of thing going on.
What you're over there trying to throw presents. Your presents.
Dude.
So I got wait, hang on.
I think I might need to actually just sit down.
No, the only way to go practice is we get drink. So yeah, grab yourself a bow, grab yourself I don't know, a smoke falling or something. It's in
I keep everything on skeleton layer.
It's in the equipment, good dang it. So we're gonna fly up there, Also, okay, hang on, wait a fragments of this there. Wait a fragments of this and that there. Are you ready? I don't think you're ready. I
think you might have it be like that.
I'm gonna keep
just
you
have
safe.
Sportacus.
You don't get out of that corner.
Yeah, one thing I realized that all my characters are about the same height. And I need to change that.
Where's that arrow harmony? Oh, that's the arrow harmony.
So I think I might have it be like that. This needs to be much smaller.
Yeah, good deep cheap shot, son. You do realize though, in order to beat them, you gotta like get rid of some of your
0.5. One thing I do a lot is just have things. So half of 15 is about 7.5. So that should make things a wee bit more comfortable.
How about this? We're not allowed to fly during this fight. Well, you're allowed to. You can try and check the name, drag it down till at least ready.
Yeah, it's much better.
But you got to try.
That feels much better.
I don't know about you, but I'm gonna make a staircase. Those things? Oh, depending on what arrows you have in your hotbar when you're firing, that's the arrow you shoot. If you have multiple arrows in creative mode, it just shoots the arrow.
Now I have that done.
So that's how that works.
Done.
Oh, she up there, she.
So we're gonna do this. Close this out.
Scrub. You scrub. Oh.
One thing I'm wanting to do is figure out how to do music in these videos or live streams, because it's just like I'm drawing in complete silence, and it's just like.
Tell me you don't know how to use those big boat? If I randomly snap one of those ninja crystals, I'm gonna be amazing.
I don't know why Robbie's doing it. It's just I know he's doing it. Just like.
Oh, him?
I'll roll with that.
Oh, you met him. And so how the fight works is
this is me. This is me saying, "Dang it, I can't do the thing." So we do this, that.
Yeah, there's end crystals. There's obsidian pillars here. Yeah, you just shoot them. You'll know you hit them when they explode. Some of the cages though, so.
I think I might come back to that.
Gosh, Jake! He hit me! He hit me! Arr! Take on the dragon! Arr!
And it's not gonna look like that exactly.
Arr!
I think we have some that's pretty good. Not necessarily the best. I can't necessarily draw things in 3 dimensions that well. Like I can draw, but it's just like I just have a lot of troubles doing it like that.
Arr! He got at me.
Nah, that's not right.
I
It should
can't
be
even
like
snipe
this.
him
There we go.
on that bed. Hang on there. Hang on.
Give me a minute.
I'm gonna get this guy. Watch me get at him.
Looking up stuff in the
Watch
tablet.
me get at him. I'm gonna get at this guy faster than Morgan Freeman. You say yes, sir. This is working. You just gotta have more faith.
Yeah, I'm kind of right. Dang.
Just
Just need to move that up a bit. Good grief. That is such a short. That is so short. So
I know I have no faith in myself.
D. Did any of the characters in the show ever give nicknames to anybody? Like, I mean, like, here's some fun. I don't think Sportacus ever used. I don't think Sportacus ever used those goggles in any official episode. But I'm just adding him for grins and giggles. Also because I kind of do that with another character I have. Let's see. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with that.
I'm gonna step and watch me go. Hit it yet? Oh, okay. Thanks for the tip. Hit it yet? How close am I? Pretty far. You know what?
Hotly anticipating Optifine going up. I'm willing to look up.
That is not going.
There we go. Okay.
What am I supposed to do? Oh, I'm supposed to hit the bedrock.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna roll with that.
Alright, now there's
Go
a
something
shot
like
I'm
that.
sure to miss. Oh! Geez, the first one.
Yeah, if I do it like that.
No. What? You shot. That one's still up. You got it yet?
Got it.
Ah! Alright, the Dragon's weekend. Get it up through it.
Now we're going with that.
We gotta bleed before we go to the... How is Mom on? I'm getting free shots of...
Not the best drawing of Sportacus.
I know. She spawned in the Minecraft.
Oh gosh, that's kind of hilarious.
Oh.
Everybody seems to be like a wee bit up. Let's move them down a wee bit. I have no clue why Robbie's like that, just kind of going like... I don't know why. I just don't know why. Maybe it's something inside my head going like, I don't know why I draw these characters. But that doesn't seem...
I got inside.
That just seems worse.
You know that space between the fences? Well, there's something like that. Paints on well.
That is still a question, just like... Actually, I wonder. So,
Failing.
Sporty
I'm feeling all
and
bro, he's going.
Robbie.
Ooh,
Wonder if there's ever like some shipping
I
names.
got
Like,
free one
does
gun. Arrows do nothing while I'm down here.
have there ever been like any shipping names in like
Ooh,
Lazy
we're taking
Town?
him down to player 2. Oh,
I
he's got
bet there was
my
one for
iron.
like Stephanie
He's
and
got my irons like they're
Sportacus,
softball.
but
Oh, no, let's shoot stack.
I'm probably wandering
Why am
into
I
territories that
hitting
no man should ever go
Oh,
into.
sword, don't it? Actually,
Let's
you
open up
wanna-
our character
you know what?
sheets for any colors that we
You
might
wanna
do.
know what'd be good? A nice solid axe.
I'm gonna start on Sportacus first just because.
Oh man, it's too bad combat up there, you come. Yeah, we'd be good
Go
triple
here.
on, but yeah, you would.
I'm gonna
Hang on,
add
let me see, what was the
small
message?
line there. The big question I'm asking is how in all cred am I going to
In the game. Where is
how in
Mom?
all cred am I going to be
She in the car?
coloring everything? Like, wait a second, just do this.
Hang on, I gotta get to her fast. Can we speak
Just if I'm right, any picture of Sportacus. No, it's like blue.
Hang on.
Yeah, I don't think Sportacus is a big supporter of happyism. Like,
Oh.
doesn't seem like he'd be that type of guy. Oh, we got to add this.
Hang on.
Add
Speak
everything
yourself.
for teeth. Biggest
Yeah,
bane of
I
my
gotta go
existence
for
is
fast.
transparency layers, more or less, because I can see through everybody, but the frick.
There we go. Yippee! Samantha at the hospital? How's she connected to my world? Also, now, you ready to go back
Hearing-
and say hello to Mom?
Just hearing them play Minecraft, apparently, like, my mother joined them, and then it's just like,
And then you go there. I'm gonna skip it.
I'm gonna do what I did yesterday.
You were in the wall for a second.
Dude.
Hashtag Rick. Where is Mom? Oh, there's Mom. She's right out here. Hello.
Dude.
Hello.
Dude.
She's typing something.
Aha! There we go. Now I got no one's lazy time. I bet by the end of this stream, that song's gonna be stuck in everybody's head. Consider what I'm planning on doing next. Actually, I think I did one for yeah. Yeah, shoes are a bit of a darker version of the other colors.
We defeated a dragon.
Boop. Doop. Color that in. Then we're just gonna add another layer up. Well, why another layer, you ask? You'll see. Boop, boop. Yeah, no, that was... Okay, there we go. Why another layer? Well, first we're gonna hide Robbie
If not, right next.
and add some lines. Gonna add some lines like that. like he's dashing. Let's see, I think I might select this color. Light dust. Now even the dust needs to have
No, you have an item in your hand?
doots. Doot. Now I don't think I can get away with that. Let's see, Kirkklan here. Aha! Woohoo! Just do this, grab this, and then do this. Wait.
Here we go.
Wait a second.
Gosh dang it.
There's something going on.
Get out of my way, little truck. Man.
What happens if we do this?
Oh,
Yeah.
well, there's a cave? I didn't see that before. Oh, not important, okay. It's a magician's secret.
Perfect. There we go. Now I have something that's actually pretty decent.
Wait, where's my pig going?
Go here. Nice. Alrighty.
Oh, good.
Do all the coloring on Robbie, and that's going to be a
Alright,
partial
big.
nightmare.
Looks like we done a show finish one time. Okay. Let's go.
So let's start with the skin first.
And they'll send you a great trilogy of him not being able to get in the door. I like how your horse is just wandering.
Boom, boom. Oop.
Okay. So I
Boom.
like how I have like green and other things.
Go back to Robbie. Take this color. Boom, boom.
It's me and my pig army.
Gonna add a wee bit of
Yeah,
fill
we will
like
storm.
that.
We will storm the cask of Amontillado. No. Now how am I gonna get back up? Looks like I'm going over the edge of this one. What?
That's still the best
actually
feature I've
went
ever
there?
found. I'm not sure if any other paint program has that
Okay, hang
feature.
on, I
Just
gotta-
expand in the fill tool. You just expand the fill space, and it just makes things work.
I'm good.
It's awesome.
Yes.
So I'm gonna leave it. So I'm gonna have it be like that, so I can just get a sense of. Yeah.
I meant to just check what was inside of it, and all of a sudden I break the wrong block.
Actually, no. Let's have it
Get
be
to place
like
the block and
this.
put it back. Also, how do you feel about coming in? You feel good? You feel good? You feel good enough to play Java?
Just like that. Fill her in.
But I'm certainly ready. Check my band-aid. So I live back up there on a bike.
Boom,
Okay,
boom,
how did they do that?
boom, boom. That. Oof.
How did they do that lava line there? There's
Actually,
no same
no.
way
Should be.
they are able to do that.
Should be like that. Okay.
I think the
Because I
pigs-
forgot.
I think the pigs are having a death match of their own. They're up against the one tribe. The cows.
Yeah, I should probably.
Oh, that was savage!
Move it. We'll find it.
Oh, a cow accidentally butt bumped it off the edge. And into the
We're gonna do what we did yesterday. I think I found my new best.
What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing?
I think I found my new best tool.
Are you? What happened to the chest? What happened to the chest? Boy, you tell me.
Sadly, is not going to be in the program that I usually use for animation.
Boy, I tell you what's happened to your chest.
So,
Oh
yeah.
boy. Now what'd you do with that? What'd you do with the ladder? What'd you do with the chest up here? And what'd you do with the leg?
Boom. Boom. Boom.
There's no way. Sheesh. And
Actually, no. Let's go away. Boom. 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 Boom.
it matters.
Why do you want to stay there so much?
Whenever I play a map like this, I don't often like to edit it. Why not? See if I care. I'll stay here at the bottom of the lake. Now go see. We might just put a fish mob spotter down here. Oh! Oh, come on! Eh. I fell off completely. My own fault! You wanna know what's my own fault? Me getting stuck in cobwebs while finding another chest.
So many
With cod.
There we go.
I just saw the Steve face.
So yeah, there we go.
Insert Dark Souls, you have died.
Now we're gonna add our background, which is gonna be basically what we did yesterday.
Kind of nature.
And new layer,
I'm gonna put a
foreground
fish
background.
water in the lake. I'm gonna hide it expertly. Can
Yep,
I not make a mob spotter out of fish? I can. I just got one
Scroll
on
down the
the
length of both their bodies and see what that looks like. Nah, I think I'm gonna do it
over here.
the other way.
You don't know where. It's right in front of your stupid house. I'm trying it with cod. So what makes you think it'll work with tropical fish? I can't. Also, this pig looks confused. Hey there, piggies!
Timothy! Not the little one!
Oh, the little ones are just an example of what's to come.
Oh gosh.
How so? Did I have Dark Souls as well?
Sorry. Just She's talking about pigs over there, and it's just hilarious. My siblings are like playing Minecraft, talking about pigs and everything. And it's just hilarious. Let's see. I think I'm gonna have it go for Gaussian blur. Just a
Ooh,
little
you
bit
are
blur.
gonna get
Just
it!
like,
Alright, and let's stop.
okay. It's the thing I don't like about this one as opposed to the other one, which I use for straight lines, is like I use Paint.net a lot. Like, I use this for drawing, then for Paint.net I use for like other bits and pieces of the animation. This is perfect. This is perfect. Of course, it also makes me wonder about like the other one I did. Just gonna save
Well,
this.
get done with everything else.
I might just make like some Robbie and Sportacus comics or sketch more of those. So final sketch thing 2. Save that sucker. Open up the other one. Can open up the other one. Can I? Let's try to do Gaussian blur on this sucker. Ah, it doesn't make too much of a difference. This one works. This one doesn't. Actually, I like this one. This one actually looks really nice. Alright. Now we're done with that.
I have a question about someone's method.
Alright. We are going to go over, not here, not there, not to Twitter, Robert. I'm going to go over, let's see if it's in the history. So no one's lazy town. Search with Google. Don't want Twitter. I should probably like put this up in another tab. Shoot. Just like that. Bam! Why aren't you in my search history? Internet history. So, if anyone has ever wondered how I get MP3s, that's about the clip I'm going to be animating to get a sense of how this guy moves. Good grief. This man. I am so amazed at the history of Lazy Town. It is truly an awesome history of just like, it's like some small little thing. It's like some small little thing from Iceland. One small little children's book ended up becoming this whole property. The original story is like an elf, not a superhero. So we're gonna go from okay. So we're gonna go from yeah, 15 convert from
Interesting story of Lazy Town.
15 no 15 seconds, Robert. 15 seconds. So 15. I don't believe this video. Yeah, it's only like 1 minute. I wonder what happened.
Oh wait.
I'm not gonna, but I wonder what happened. Just go there.
Feeling right.
Bing, bang, boom.
And I'm ready to go. Jump high from left to right, and you'll be going strong.
So from there to 25. So we have about 10, I believe 10 seconds. And we go on from here. Plan is we're gonna go up and I'm gonna be going in and going up until get the keyframes all in. Then I'm gonna stop and I don't know. tomorrow I'll probably continue on with this, but it'll be like a schedule change, and I'll probably figure out how my schedule works. So no one's lazy town. Doots. I did this with like a kung fu film. Like I think it was like Liu Tang. It's like a film. It's when my father's like been watching a whole film series made by one director, and it's ridiculous because it's. I think the best comparison of that would be something that was done. Another thing I showed. It was from a show called Almost Live, and it's kind of where some of Bill Nye the Science Guy came out of. Like, look up the Speed Walker. That's who Bill Nye was before he became Bill Nye the Science Guy. Before the whole mess of stuff happened to him. Alrighty. So I believe we're going to be taking this into either Blender or I might convert this into a bit of frames or, yeah. Let's open up the animation program of the evening or afternoon or whatever you want to call this time. Krita. Which, it's one of two animation programs I found. The other one being OpenTunes, which is an open source animation program that I don't like because it has vector graphics. I love doing stuff in raster graphics because honestly it's easier for me. But doing stuff in vector graphics, it's just difficult for me to do. Either way, we're going to ask the question, can I import a video from Krita to, it's going to import a video straight to Krita. If I can, that's great. If not, I'm going to grab some cards. That's one thing. So I remember I did once do an in-between type sheet, and I could probably bring it over. I did that for like one YouTube guy. He actually does a lot of example type things. I'm like, any animators out there, you should go over to his stuff and try and copy him. But I remember I did all the in-between sheets not on the paper itself, but on like another sheet. I'm actually thinking about getting another cards and maybe like one of these, using one of these. One of these is just like on here, $290 Pro, 3405 HP, and I have no clue what this was, but it's one of those many wish lists that I have. So let's see what happens. Do it like that. Reasons. I have no reason to support this file format. That's hilarious. Okay. Reasons blank. Alright then. Yeah, I'm gonna whip out my main man everywhere. Ah! That's not a small number. That is a big number. Computer over. Virus equals zero. Yes. That's not a good prize. I think my brother, like me and my brother and my father, can quote that whole thing. If you don't know what I'm referencing, go over. Look up Strong Bad Emails. And if you are fans of that, probably do know what I'm referencing. But for those who don't, Strong Bad Emails, Virus. One of the most. That was the best fourth wall break of the day back when it came out. It was just like, wait, what? Blender, why aren't you not responding?
Oh no, I'm gonna have to look through that live stream later.
I might need to.
That stuff I'll face through that window.
I need to sit down. I'll be right back. Alright. There we go. So yeah. Welcome back. That took a while, but we finally have our thing up in Blender. More or less just to try and figure out how the action works. I'm using up a lot of memory right now, more or less, because for some reason Firefox sees 6 processes when technically there should only be 2 on right now. One for the live stream, the other just for mute background music. I really want to know how to play other music through another thing, so I'm not just sitting here going like, like for background music. I want to plug a line into this sucker. That may not be the best idea. Just plug a line into this, plug it into this computer. That problem's kind of sort of solved. And the one thing said, and the one thing I found said, make a thing inside your computer that makes your computer think. So.
I'm feeling alright.
Bing, bang, boom.
And I'm ready to go. Jump high from left to right, and you'll be going strong.
There we go. So this roughly around 10-second clip is what we're going to be focusing on for a while. So the ones I want to the bit I want to focus on, that whole bit, that's what I want to focus on. Move off from the close-up. Him jumping from side to side like that. So those are the actions I kind of want to focus on to get an idea of how to do the thing. So I'm going to be taking... So I'm going to draw away from it. There we go. Blender is so weird in how it deals with frames. It's just like...
I'm feeling alright. I'm feeling alright. Bing, bing, bang, and I'm ready to go.
My father was... I was taking a look at this thing about it. And my father pointed out in... like the Kung Fu movies, he likes to watch... like usually all the movements are exaggerated.
I'm feeling alright. Bing, bing, bang, and I'm ready to go. I'm feeling alright. Bing, bing, bang, and I'm ready to go.
What the? I know there's gonna be like some. I know there's gonna be like some discrep. Ah, there it is. I think I shouldn't worry too much about the thing being like 2.98, but I could probably do some like looking at. Yeah. I think I don't want to double the frame count though. If it does come down to that, I will. That's what it seems like it did. Or like it's supposed to. Okay. So we have this. We're going to go in. We're going to export it out to a couple of frames, which means I really need to put both of these in like the projects folder since it's technically a project. And alright, so we're going to call this test 1. Except I'm going to save this as sport test. Go up here, bing, go through the animation, and this is rendering all of the frames out to PNG. Look at that bow-legged stance. So I know how this is gonna move. Looking at it, like I'm not gonna go straight up to the close-up right there. Alrighty. Frame rank? What's frame rank?
Jump high from left to right.
So I take this. Now I want to do it like this. Right till the end. Okay. Ocean test 2. Accept. Save. Alrighty. Then we'll do the animation for this one. Gonna be going in with Krita and animating this. So looking at how it goes, I know the key poses, and that's pretty much where we're going to stop today, is when we hit those key poses. So this I kind of like do with Blender when I'm waiting for stuff. Just kind of like go through most of the stuff. Okay. And that's our stuff with Blender. Blender was deciding, you know what, I'm not going to boot up today. And I just said, well, okay, then I'm just going to walk away from the computer and do my own thing. But you went, okay, I'll work for you. Because computer programs are like that. See what I mean? Like, it says they're right here. It says there are 6, but there are only 2 tabs open. What the crud's going on? Somebody contact the people at Firefox and figure out what's going on there. Wait a sec. Did I accidentally save it to... No? Oh, there it goes. Now it's loaded up. It's the other thing I like to do with the task manager is just kind of sit down and go like, okay, is it booting up? Because usually when it's booting up, it's in background processes. And I'm going like, okay, like Sonic. Like when you're, here it goes. Close. Break from clipboard. Cancel. This is the problem that I end up bumping into, is I don't usually do full 1080p animation. Usually it's have... Can I do operations in here? Oh, I can. Okay. I don't usually do it at full 1080p, which is why the live streams are 1080p. Of course, that also means that... Weird. Let's see... Yeah, here we are. So we're going to go add images. I did a lot of Powerpuff Girls, which, dang it, I'm plugging a lot of stuff. You can find also on my channel a wee while back. I actually did this. Fun part was the hand, which I just kind of posted to social media without any context. Now we're going to go to motion test 1. Open all of that. Start at, okay. Miracle, which means all of the frames should load up. A lot of this is just waiting and waiting and waiting It's just like... yeah, this is the one problem that Krita has. It's a memory hog program, and I barely have enough memory. There's been talk of actually expanding the memory of the computer, and that's basically where it's been. I have money. I could do it. Well, look at that. I only have half of them to look at. No. So I should be able to just... No? Okay, create. Let me just say I really love Rhythm Heaven Fever, and I just do. Okay. So that's just going to be a bit of an odd one for the computer to try and do. Like, just import cache, which takes up a whole boatload of memory, and it's just I really need to get more memory for this computer. Of course, I think if you just have it, no. We're gonna turn the opacity, whatever you want to call this, to our own little thing. And this is pretty much where we're gonna about when we're gonna stop the stream. Is these couple frames here. So create a blank frame. Which should, yep. I wish I could just sit down and just control this just as easily as I do the other one, but here we are. And we are on white. Why the crap are we on white? So yeah. Oh, that's a bit thick. So I have another blank frame. Turn on this.
Regret. Those were the droids I was looking for.
So he stops there. probably shift a wee bit. It's all a wee bit weird. Bah! Not the Windows key. Create blank. This just kind of looks like the Patrick. We should put it over here. We should put all this and put it over here. So
Like, so old.
yeah, this might not look like the best thing.
Anyways, it's not Timmy and Jesse.
Create blank frame.
Two kids far away. They were asking me if I want to go to the park. They're like, bro, look at this sneak. I guess me is like, Timmy, like, he was like, oh, frozen. It's frozen bandit. I'm like, bro.
That actually looks
that is not
best out of
frozen.
all the poses I've done this far.
And Jesse got real close. Now I'm like, Kimmy, is Ursula here? And he's like, oh yeah, the one with the Ariel as well. And I'm like,
Wait.
and dude's
Oh
like,
gosh.
and so,
You just. Oh gosh. It look, I just realized what that pose looked like. You make your own conclusions. I know what that pose looked like. You might know what that pose looks like. Whoa. Do some selection. Move that around a wee bit. Not the line tool. We're going to try. No, that only works in vector mode.
Here
I have
we go.
never. I never know what the
one of
vector.
my friends in the bay. Who? I'm gonna wash my hands again.
Actually, I think I'm. Let's see. It's about 72. Duplicate frame, then we move this over to 72. Yeah. Good.
What happened? Ah! And then Shiro goes rogue and takes Lotar.
There we go. Just gonna save this as go here. So one, save it. New, create. Import animation frames and images. Just two. Yeah, that was caps lock. Do you ever do that? Like when you're trying to press shift and you accidentally hit caps lock? I do that. Okay. I think I might just kind of cut out the audio for this as well to help me get a better idea of what I'm looking at. The same deal. I'm just gonna wait for it to load. Maybe give me a minute. Now let's see if it. Yikes. I thought I saved you. Yeah. Okay, that is a very unfortunate pose. Just like, okay. Let's not dwell on that and actually get our keyframes in for this. So I think I want to. So this is about the frame. So this is about the frame where he's way up in the air, which means that we need to have a concept of what the ground is, which means we're going to need to make another layer in order to get an idea of what the ground is. So let's do this and zoop. And then move this down. And move this down a little bit to about there. Just gonna move this up.
So I like how he got like a scar. That looks like his mom's.
So.
Well, at least she has two lines. He just has a scar from his fight with Shiro. Man, the Black Lion has always been a controversial lion.
Gonna move this over a wee bit. Just look at that energy that this man packs. Like, good grief.
Well, this is getting nowhere.
But this man, this guy packs a lot of energy.
Yeah.
Into what he does. So create a blank frame there. That actually.
I kind of want a new Band-Aid on
Create a blank frame.
Flimsy.
That's because I took too much music porn on the first time.
Well, do better.
You
I wasn't the one that got first date training.
How big is that?
No. Tell me.
You want Cinderella or Dory? Okay. Dory.
Dory? Who's Dory? Oh, okay. I'm okay with that.
do that here.
Perfect.
What?
So,
I don't know why, but I kind of like Dory.
perfect. So go like
Well,
this.
You see how I work on this?
Question.
Can you throw this away?
You didn't pull it up.
What? You want me to pull it up next time? Bro,
We're gonna do the
I
last
know
frame
standard
anyways.
medical procedure. Ask Andrea about it.
Why? What'd you do to Andrea?
Wasn't what I did to Andrea, it's because of what Andrea became. You know who I'm talking about.
Yes.
Who's that?
Girlfriend?
That's a girlfriend?
Okay. So,
Those are the one thing.
yeah, you can see how it could look. I can see how this looks. So I have all the key poses in. So I just might. Not the best looking thing, but save as. Save. All right. Yeah. I'm getting a bit cozy, tired.
He doesn't wake back up.
By the way, so yeah, that's what we got. Thank any of you any of you for tuning in if you've tuned in. So yeah,
Oh, crap.
if you liked what I did here, please subscribe. I will be doing more streams though. Next week it's gonna be a bit weird. Tomorrow I'm probably gonna start doing in-betweens for everything and trying to figure out, get my bearings on what exactly to do here. But yeah. Thank you all for coming. Until next time, this is Kirkklan signing out.
Too bad they didn't discover those bacon boosters right now.